Are you looking for the best check printers? In this video we will look at some of the best check printers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Brother HLL 2350DW. The device ships inside a white, square-shaped carton with Brothers branding toward the front, along with the list of features the device has to offer. You also get to see an image of what the actual device is going to look like. Tearing off the seal and opening the package, we are greeted with a quick start guide and a few pieces of protective foam on the top. We have the toner packed inside a silver foil after gently removing the foam. Speaking of the initial impressions, the device feels extremely compact for a laser printer, with its dimensions being 14.2 by 14 by 7.2 inches and its weight being about 15.9 pounds. The smaller footprints of the HLL 2350DW enable it to sit comfortably in most tight spaces, including your dorm rooms. Though the entire body of the device is made up of hard plastic, it still feels sturdy and promises to last a while. The bottom front of the device has a paper tray that can accommodate letter-sized paper reserves up to 250 sheets. It also comes with guides on either side that keep the paper straight while being fed into the printer. The output tray is located just above the input tray, which can be pulled out only when the device is operational. This saves space on your desk when the printer is not in use. All the controls are embedded at the top, along with a one-line LCD screen that lets you see the device's status. However, interactions with the device can be tedious with the limited one-line display. I had a hard time entering Wi-Fi credentials during the setup process. However, this is a one-time job, and you don't have to deal with it after the initial setup. Number 2. HP DeskJet 3755. The VersaCheck HP DeskJet 3755MX is one of the most powerful desk jets available at this price. Comes with its own VersaInk Nano Black Micro and Tricolor ink cartridges for printing on paper and ink cartridges. It has very simple packaging with the printer, and the accessories are all protected with foam sheets on all sides. As soon as we open the box, we see a user guide and a warranty card, then the printer and a power cord. Inside the box, you can also see the Black Micro and Tricolor ink cartridges, as well as the VersaCheck paper starter pack. Inkjet printers are usually smaller compared to laser printers, and the VersaCheck HP DeskJet 3755MX Micro is no exception. The build quality isn't the best in class but doesn't feel cheaper, even though it has a plasticky feel. It measures 5.6 times 16.9 times 6.8 HXWXD. And weighs approximately 5.4 pounds. It comes in 3 different colors, including a blue and white dual-tone variant. The device has a 1.1 monochrome LCD at the top, paired with a few buttons by its sides. As it comes with support for Wi-Fi, you get to see a dedicated button to enable and disable Wi-Fi. A sheet-fed scanner with a maximum scan resolution of 600 dpi can be seen at the top. Under the display and controls, on the back, we have a power socket and a USB port to connect the device to a computer using a wired connection. On the connectivity side, the printer lacks an Ethernet port. It comes with Wi-Fi support which is limited to 2.4 GHz only. Besides this, you also get to see a USB provision for connecting the printer with the computer. Number 3. Canon PIXMA MG3620. The Canon PIXMA MG3620 comes neatly packed inside a black and grey carton with the company's branding at the front along with a preview and specs of the actual printer. Moving further along with the unboxing, we have the printer along with the power cable, a setup CD-ROM, a user's manual, a PG240 black fine cartridge, and a CL241 color fine cartridge. This printer is available in 2 colors, black and white. It is entirely made of plastic and is not the best looking printer that we have unboxed so far. However, it is suitable for lighter jobs like printing checks and casual photo printing. The build quality of this printer though, is not made for heavy usage. It has paper trays and an ink chamber towards its front, which can be accessed by pulling the front door open. The top of the printer has an 8.5 inches by 11 inches flatbed scanner with a maximum scan resolution of 1200 dpi. All the controls are embedded on the top of the device. You won't find any visual screens on the device. The inclusion of a basic two-line display should have been a good addition. But you can still use all of the features by connecting the device to a computer with a USB cable or by using the app on your phone. On the connectivity side, the Pixmo MG3620 offers USB output and Wi-Fi support. However, you don't get to see an Ethernet port on the device. But if you prefer to use the device remotely, you can still do that with the built-in support for Apple AirPrint or more Print service. Number 4. Brother HLL 2300D. Like any other Brother product, the HLL 2300D comes neatly packed inside a simple cardboard box. Inside, we have the printer, a mains cord to power your device, and some paperwork to assist you in setting up the device. You also get to see warranty documents and product safety instructions inside the box. The device ships with a 1-year warranty that covers malfunctions or quality-related issues with the printer. It also ships with a starter cartridge that should last a while before you need to replace it. However, you do not get to see any microtone ink cartridges inside the package. If you want to use this laser check printer to print checks, you will need to buy it separately. The package also includes a CD-ROM with the drivers and utility software. Since this printer doesn't have a wireless LAN port or an Ethernet port, they should have at least included a USB cable, which is the only way to connect it to a computer. The Brother HLL 2300D is made of a high-quality plastic material that should withstand heavy usage. As the printer comes with a monthly duty cycle of over 2,000 prints, you can use this device for extensive printing chores. It has a two-toned design, with the top being black and the bottom being gray. You don't get to see any display on the device. All its functionalities can be accessed from a PC utility tool. All the controls are embedded at the top. Though it is a laser check printer, the device feels very compact and should comfortably fit most desk spaces. It has everything that you would typically look for in a decent laser printer: a 250 sheet input tray, a duplexer, heavy duty, and versatility in handling paper sizes. Setting up the device is pretty straightforward, as there is no pain in going through the wireless setup process. All you need to do is peel off the protective labels from all parts of the device, connect the power source to the printer, and plug it into a wall socket. Once the device is powered, press the power button present on the top of the printer. Number 5. HP LaserJet Pro M283 FTW. The printer comes neatly packaged in a white box that has HP's logo and a list of its best features on the front. It felt heavier on my hands, so I had to call for assistance to open the package. Inside the box, we have the manual setting on top, along with a few accessories that include a power cable, a starter ink cartridge set, a cable to connect it to your phone, and a USB cable for connecting to a computer. For the first impressions, the device felt extremely sturdy with a very well-engineered body. The device isn't the smallest we have tested, but it isn't the biggest either. We have the paper trays at the front and a flatbed scanner at the top. The device comes with a 2.7-inch touchscreen LCD that makes things easier for you. It has a 50-page automatic document feeder and also shares support for duplex printing. Speaking of the connectivity on the HP Color LaserJet Pro M283 FTW, it has an Ethernet port, dual-band Wi-Fi functionality on board, and a USB 2.0 port for connecting to a computer. It also works with Apple AirPrint, more and all the other popular cloud printing services. You also get to see a USB host port towards the front that lets you connect removable media. Setting up the HP Color LaserJet Pro M283 FTW for the first time is easy. First things first, power on the printer by plugging it into a wall socket and pressing the power button. Then insert the cartridge provided with the package into its slot by pulling the front cover. In the next step, load some papers into the input tray and make sure to adjust the paper guides according to the size of the paper you have loaded. To do this, navigate to setup mode on the printer using the touch screen. Tap on the network Wi-Fi option. On the next screen, choose the settings option and select wireless setup wizard. You should now see all the available Wi-Fi networks in your proximity. Select the one that you desire to connect to, enter the password, and press done.